Hey everybody, it's Jonna with Jonna's Journey. How's everybody doing tonight? And again, have to do my usual check and see how I'm coming on. My scarf. I still need to add some to it, but oh, we got the weather. We got the weather going. I haven't checked the weather though. I don't know that we're supposed to get anything necessarily, but we might. I don't know. Hey Lenora, how are you? So I'm waiting to see if I pop up. Am I coming through okay? If I'm coming through okay, I might switch it to Ryan Hall for weather. I don't know. Oh, it looks like I am, so okay. So I might change it to Ryan Hall. If I can see which one he is. Good deal. Well, I almost lost track of time getting on here because I've been trying to work on these orders to get them done. The two, anyway, that are shipping together. And I mean, I know that they're not wanting them. She's not wanting them until a little bit like next week, but it's like I still want to get them done because is it next week? Next week and the week after that are going to be a little bit nuts. So anyway, I have her little headband that I'm going to work on. If I can find where yeah. Oh, she was sending me her link to her solar lights, I think. I just had a friend of mine text me. I was like, and then I seen something about lights, and I was like, oh yeah, she's probably texting me her solar light thing. So how are you doing today, Lenora? Well, my little elephant that I made to go with the mama elephant, I guess, this one here, I got her done today. So I did like little pink flowers for her little headband. I need to sew her eyes on yet. So get her eyes sewed on. This one's already done. Okay. So, and I went ahead and done the little peanut to go ahead, and if she wants to put her in her little peanut, sometimes she can. Now, she wants me to actually kind of do like a little pouch on her belly, and I am going to try to do that. But right now, I'm just trying to get the bigger elephant's headband done. So we'll see how that goes. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You have your two things that you're doing tomorrow. Two shows, two markets. Well, that was a burst, and then Um, don't know how that happened. We just got back from dropping off stuff and getting the grandson. Oh, yeah. Pink one to be in the middle, I think. I had them all kind of laid out, but I don't know. Well, we at least got the lawn mowed again. Well, not we, Sam. Got the yard mowed. And I was going to go out and mow, but then I saw that the UV was really high. And it's like, since I had that place treated on my arm, I'm just like, nah, it's probably not a good idea for me to do that. Okay, that's done. Amazing how fast it goes when you have half the stuff. Oh, yeah. True. I'm kind of freaking out about well, not freaking out, but kind of like, I don't know how much I'm going to have whenever it comes to this Christmas market and whatever. And I'm kind of wondering if I don't need to take another table with me. I can take another table with me, I believe, which I will probably message the lady to make sure, because I'll have enough room for another table. I just know if I ask them for another table, I would have to pay for it. So I need to message her and see, because I think I'm going to need another table. Okay, what do I do with the scissors? Well, I got 3 of the flowers sewed on. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, everyone coming in. Feel free to join the chat, share if you're working on anything. I'm working on a little headband right now for my elephant order. Okay, I'm driving, gotta put gas in the vehicle or we aren't going anywhere, right? That would not be a good thing, running out of gas. My shirt's all over the place. How is everyone tonight? Oh, thank you for the hearts. Whoever's throwing the hearts, I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I got this last flower sewn on. little floppy ears. And then the little baby that goes with her. I don't have the eyes done, but I have her little pink headband. Well, thank you, Catherine. Hello, Shatika. How are you? And then the little baby, and I'm going to make a little pouch for her down here to kind of sit. And then she also comes with a little peanut, with her little peanut case. So that'll be going with the order too. So I have this done, and I just need to do her eyes yet. Hello, Chickle. How are you? I'm having a great evening. Thank you. Hopefully you are as well. So I'm going to get me some acrylic to do the eyes. I did not do safety eyes on this, and I did not do safety eyes on the bigger elephant. I hand sewed that and them with the acrylic yarn. So now I need to decide where I want to place it. Sorry, my stand keeps shaking. Are y'all working on any projects tonight? Anybody? Anybody want to share? Just came across your channel and I love the elephants. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chickle. Is it Chickle? I'm trying to see. Or Chicky, Chickle. Okay. Chicky. Okay. I fight with these bifocals, and then, you know, of course, I have the teeny tiny print going across the, because I'm on my phone, so it's like, I feel like I'm half blind sometimes reading my chat. Move over that way. Okay, got that one. Done. I have been crocheting since I was 7. That's when I started. So just shy of 50 years. Long time. No, I don't like where that's going. Okay, I need to go down here. If I ever get to stop, I'm working on a mouse with a cookie. Oh, cute, Lenora. And Chicky, do you crochet or knit or do any kind of crafting? Okay, I got his little eyes done now. So he's done. She is done. Okay. Now, the other part of this order is a chinchilla with his little ears. Finally got his little ears on. Now I need to do his tail and his arms and his legs. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and do that on camera or not. Um, I'm gonna have to think too hard on it. I think I don't know. Thank you. I crochet, but trying to learn to knit. Trying to learn knitting. Oh yeah, I do know how to knit, but I don't really do it anymore. I. It's been a long time since I have picked up any knitting needles. I do know how though, but my desire and my heart is in crochet. That I'm self-taught with the knitting. My great aunt, she taught me how to crochet. Um, so yeah, I've just kind of stuck with the crochet and not really so much the knitting. I can knit a scarf, and that's about and maybe like if I could do a blanket or something maybe too, but um, that's about the extent of it. Nothing too major. I never got fancy with it at all. So um, but yeah, it's awesome. Some of the things that people come up with the knitting and stuff too. It's gorgeous stuff. I'm all thumbs with the needles. I definitely prefer the hooks. Right? Right. Yeah, that's where yeah. I'm awkward with them myself. you know, and so, but it's because I don't do it all the time, you know, and with the crochet hook, I just, you know, that's what I'm used to. So I feel like I'm just going to be, I feel like I stab myself more than, and at least with that, you're not hurting yourself when you get stabbed with it, you know. So there's that. Excuse me. I think I'm going to try to finish up this cat real quick. Because I need to get this sent out too. And I'm almost done with him. I was working on this cat before I came online for the live, so where'd it go? There it is. Get my pattern figured out. Okay, here I am. I've already got my bubbles done. Oh yeah, I was needing to put my nose on. That's what I was getting ready to do. Into embroidery my nose. Give him a little pink nose. With pink or black. It's my embroidery and line in between the eyes. Are you working on anything special right now, Chicky? Okay, that's a little sideways. I'm making a baby blanket for my groomer. Oh, awesome. What kind of pattern are you using? Anything special? Using a lace pattern. Oh, wow. That'd be really pretty. Sounds really pretty. I enjoy doing blankets. I do a lot of baby blankets too. Um, because people around here where I'm at, that's kind of a dying art for the baby blankets and stuff. So, um, I do have, quite a few people that'll get a hold of me for that, and I'm okay with that because I do enjoy it. these notes. I need to tie it. I just recently did a fox Grafgan that turned out pretty cute. And I do a lot of corner to corner too. Do you crochet kids' clothes? I made a ruffled skirt for my granddaughter. And yes, I have. I have done like little like sweater hat sets and things like that. Um, I did more of it a few years ago for those types of things. I have made like little sweaters. I do more adult clothing right now, though, but I'm not. Uh, if somebody ordered something for a child, I would definitely do it. I do a lot of, hats and things like that, too, of course. So, and I do those for kids and, babies, newborns. I've done some of like the photo op type hats and different sets for that and stuff too. Not as much recently, but I have done them. And they are fun to do. I'll doggone it. I'm not getting my whiskers right. I want to, and yeah, a ruffled skirt would be absolutely adorable. And I have a little granddaughter that she is um, two, or well, no, she's one. About almost a year and a half. Or right at a year and a half, actually. Okay, get this other whisker done. think I got those placed okay. I did use safety eyes on this cat because they requested green eyes. So I did use the green safety eyes. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready to choose my check. The top of it, reach over last 2 stitches. Oh, okay. Okay. 18 stitches. Okay. So let's see. I lost count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Decrease. Three, 4, 5, 8. No, there's not. How did that happen? You're having troubles over there? Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There's like a knot right in the middle of this, and Okay. Okay. Okay, this is what we got so far. He looks a little weird, but okay. Fasten off, leave lines to sew shut. Weave the tail onto the top of the cat. I don't know why it had me do it underneath if I'm just going to put it back out again, but whatever. I'll do it. If I can get it to come back through. Okay, come on, tail. Well, I don't know if it's going to come through or not. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's acting like it's stuck or something. I don't know what it'd be stuck on. Oh gosh. Okay. The tip, maybe if I can get the tip of the tail. There we go. Finally, we got his tail. Slowly pull the yarn through. Okay. I need to sew the bottom of this shut. Oh, here's the baby with its eyes.
Oh, wow.
And then here's her with her headband. And then the baby's little peanut I'm just going to throw in for her so she can always put her in her peanut or in her mama's pouch.
That works.
So either way, she'll have both.
Mm.
I haven't got the pouch made yet on her belly yet, but
She knows it's almost done.
yeah, and the chinchilla, I just have his tail and his arms and legs. And his arms and legs are teeny tiny, but
Oh yeah, they will be.
but the tail I'm gonna have to kind of modify, I think, to give it a nice fluffy tail. Okay. Okay, come on. Okay. Leave that for a minute. Okay, now I'll try to tuck this inside here. And my other one I had a time doing it too. I don't think I'm going to be able to do my hook that way. And this is that number 4 weight. So yeah, it's going to be like, I don't know if I can get it. Hey, I finally got the tail, so there we go. It's starting to go. But what this is one of those desktop, like, like to put your pins, like a little cup, or you can put like a little succulent flower in it, or they are really cute. And it is a free pattern that I found on Pinterest. And what is, I don't remember the who it's by. It's this Kitty Desk Buddy. And it doesn't really, it's just a free amigurumi crochet pattern. It doesn't say anything else. But this is what he looks like. And he has like the little, where you can like sit, you know, like your crochet hooks in, or pins or pencils or whatever. Or a little plant. Trying to get him all the way. Okay. Okay. Snip that. Okay, we've got him done. His little tail. I think that little tail's super cute. Kind of curls. His little ears. So yeah, I think he's cute. Got that done, so I can get, because I have a bunny, this little snuggle bunny that goes with him. So I'll get that hopefully sent out tomorrow. Should have had it sent out a long time ago. Okay. Safety guys over there. And I have to refresh my chat. I have a feeling my chat is, I apologize. I'm working on a fall sweater for myself. I put it on the back burner for baby blanket. Oh, cool. You have a fall sweater, that'll be really nice. Thank you, Emma. Hello. I think I will have to make one. Yeah. I get a lot of free patterns from Yarn Inspiration. Yes, I do too, Chicky. I have found quite a few on Yarn Inspiration too. And I download them to my Amazon Fire little tablet thing. So it makes it nice. It makes it very nice. And, you know, I do find, like I said, I do find a lot on Pinterest, but you kind of have to watch it, you know, as you all probably know, you know, because you just have to kind of wade through to see if it's a legit pattern. And I usually do, if it's something I'm really interested in doing the actual pattern, then I go into it so I can very much look and see and make sure that it's a legit and good pattern. Otherwise, sometimes I'll go ahead and pin it just because it's inspiration for me, and then I'll just go from there. So, but yeah, there's a lot of free resources out there. So, and I've been trying to find a good capybara pattern. Um, I had one that I was trying to do a bigger one, and then I do have a little one that's like the size of this, because there is a capybara that came with this pattern too that I have. I haven't tried him again, and I need to, but I found another one on Pinterest that's this little guy here that I'm going to try to give it a try. Because I have had people ask me for the capybara, if I, you know, can do them or if I've done them. And so, hello, Minerva. I hope I pronounced that right. So I have pinned this one in hopes that I can get it good. And I looked through the pattern and it seems to be a legit decent pattern. So yeah, I think it's really cute, Chicky. I think it'll be a cute one. And then I did find me a deer pattern that looks to be a decent pattern, that I wanted kind of like a reindeer type, you know, for Christmas. And then I found me a cute little moose. So there's a few that I want to try to get done closer to market time, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm running pretty ahead on everything, so. And just when you thought I was gone forever, I return. Well, hello, Chosen. How are you doing? Haven't seen you forever and a day. Wondered where you'd been. Every now and then you cross my mind, you know, wondering what you're doing, what you're up to. Right, right, Lenora. I know, isn't that funny? Yeah. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, he appears. Oh, and then my scarf that I've been working on, I went ahead and put it on my little mannequin tonight. I need to do at least maybe 8 to 10 more rows on it. But it is really pretty. I love the colors out of those skeins that I was using the other evening. And so yeah. So I need to go in and get my lighter weight yarn, like my number 3 weight kind of yarn, to see what I want to add to it. So hello, Carla, how are you? Welcome to the live. I got to get me some more water. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh shoot, what did I do with my water? Okay. I just finished the second sleeve of a granny score cardigan that I've been working or been making for the past 6 months. I feel so accomplished. Well, hey, Emma. Good. Progress, progress. I like the granny cardigans. They're cute. I've made a few. So, yes, that is awesome. Okay, I think I'm just going to move to something simple because I've got everything else pretty well done. And like I said, I don't really want to work on the chinchilla on here because I'm going to have to think and I'm going to have to count. And with this, I don't have to. And I can talk to you guys and not get distracted. And I actually need to measure this. Okay, I have a little bit more to go. I have 2 more of these after this to get done, and then I'll be done with getting all of my dishcloths caught back up. And these are the Scrub Off brand of yarn that I'm using. This kind, the sugar and cream. Scrub Off. I like it. I like the combination because it makes it more of a multi-use, all-purpose dish rag. Because it has the scrubby yarn and just, you know, the cotton in it. So I think it makes it nice for whenever you're cleaning and you need a little extra ink, you know. So and I probably should get me some more of the little round scrubbers, disc scrubbies, done too, but I haven't done that yet. I need to count how many I have left from last market because those things I work them up so fast it doesn't take any time really. to do them. So did you disappear already again, Chosen? No, I'm doing, um, I don't know, it has all different names, but I just do a single crochet, double crochet. And sometimes I've done it single and then half double. So, but I'm doing a single, double, single, double, single, double. And it just makes for a tighter knit cloth. And that's everybody that I sell a lot of these, and that's one thing that a lot of people do say that they do like these because of that. You know, there's not the holes and stuff in them as much. It's more of a tighter woven, you know. Hello, Caitlin. I'm working on a multi-purpose cleaning dishcloth, whatever, with the scrub off yarn by Sugar and Cream, Lily Sugar and Cream. And before that, I was working on finishing up some orders. I got my elephants done. I've got my chinchilla's ears put and sewn on, and I just have to put his tail on and his arms and legs. And finished up a cat. Are you working on anything tonight, Caitlin? Just working on your blanket still. Yep. Good deal. Have you ever worked with hand spun yarn before? I have, but it's been a long time. Long time ago. I don't have access really to a lot of like the actual hand spun, anybody that's around me that has it or does it. And I live in a very rural area, so we don't have any place that's really close that I can go to events or anything like that. And the events that I have been to, I mean, it's not been anything where they've had anything really like that. The only time I can really get it is, if I order it. Or something. Like I said, it's been a long time. Long time. There's some beautiful ones out there. They're expensive, but I mean, they're gorgeous. I know on Whatnot the other day there was a girl that I think, had some homespun and that she had dyed and, dyed it herself and everything. Absolutely gorgeous. But I didn't even start bidding because it was out of my price range. And I'm sure they were getting good deals on it. It was more than what I could afford to get. Do you have any recommendations on things to crochet that aren't plushies? Oh, there's tons. There's tons of things. I mean, you could do the bandanas, you could do the dishcloths like I'm doing. You're already doing a blanket. I have my summer like little scarf, kind of that could be into fall or whatever too. It's a real light scarf, just a triangle scarf. Um, the bucket hats are really cute. I'm getting ready to do a bucket hat to match that one tank top I did. Um, gonna see how it goes. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how much yarn I have and see about maybe adding some colors with it because I may have to double up that yarn because it's pretty thin. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do that. Headbands are always an easy, simple thing to make, and they turn out really nice. Yes, they are. I The headbands and stuff, it seems, are show more of an interest than um, the bandanas here in my area, but every area is different. So I've done the headband, or not the headbands, I've done the bandanas, and they don't seem to draw as much of an interest in my area for some reason. So, and that's okay. Okay. Okay, I am done with those rows. Now I can do my edging. Yeah, now I'll do a single crochet first. All sound like great ideas, and I will make bandanas and dishcloths, and I will try and make that scarf. But I do think a shawl is a good idea. Oh yeah, and you could absolutely make that into a shawl. It's just the triangle. It's just a triangle, but I'm just making it into a scarf because I don't have enough yarn to do a shawl with that with those colors. So yeah, absolutely. And it's just the triangle, super simple and lots of free patterns. If you want to do a different design other than a granny, stitch, because that's what mine is. It's just treble granny, like shells, grannies, whatever, whatever you want to call it. So, and I am going to make up a few, at least one or two more in neutral colors of those shawls or scarves, whatever, because I do have the Christmas in July coming up. So, and they work up really fast, especially if you do the or the treble crochet. Works up super fast. Because I already have a bunch of hats, extra hats made. Ear warmers, I have some of those still made up. I do need to look and see at my colors though, to see where I'm at with my colors. Oh, if your ears were pierced, you'd make earrings. Yeah, I've made earrings too. Crocheted earrings, and I've got some of those still. I think I'm okay on those right now. Um, and there's some super cute, pretty ones. But I used to make jewelry, and so I still have some of my stuff left over for making earrings and stuff. So I was already set for that whenever I started doing those. And really, they're not that expensive to find, the findings and stuff for that. And like Hobby Lobby, if you catch it, with their 50% off, like every other week, you can usually get some pretty good deals or find clearance stuff. So, yeah, and they're super fun. And you can make up your own pattern, or there's several free patterns out there too for all kinds of earrings. I even made a pineapple pattern, like drop earring. They were a little bit bigger because I do tend to wear a little bit bigger earrings. I don't have any in tonight, but or smaller ones too, but I don't think I have any of my earrings up on my whatnot yet. I don't know why, but I, I'll probably wait after this show to see where I'm at. Because I've been trying to put up stuff as I get it done. Hey Goofy, how are you? Haven't seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Awesome. I am so glad to hear that, Goofy. And yes, I've been gone for a while, missed the lives you had. Well, I'm glad that you are back. Hey, Beaded by us. How are you? You've been enjoying your summer. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome, Goofy. For the most part, we've had a pretty easy go of it. It's going to start getting hot though. We have a heat advisory out for us for basically the next week. Starting today, they even were kind of, and I didn't think it was really that bad today, but I mean it was humid and it was warm, but not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. But the temperature hadn't got as high as what I anticipated, because I figured it was going to be way into the 90s, but I don't know. I don't think it ever got to 90, but it might have for a little bit. I don't know. Because I was thinking it was still kind of sticking in the 80s. Bloxy, I'm making a multi-purpose dishcloth cleaning cloth. Making it out of the Lily Sugar and Cream scrub off yarn. Well, thank you, Bloxy. Yeah, and Lenora, our heat index I know was high. I mean, it was because that's what they were saying, and even with the UV rays and everything, it was like, yeah, I'm not going out. I text Sam and it was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. And so it was later whenever he went out. So, I mean, I don't know that it was any cooler necessarily, but at least the sun wasn't beating down on him as bad, because the sun was starting to go down whenever he got about done. So, because it takes us a good 3 hours to mow. So, I don't know that our heat index got quite that high, but it could have. I don't know. My auntie blessed me with 2 big bags full of yarn. Oh my, Goofy! Yes, I would be in yarn paradise too. Especially gifted yarn. Yeah, that's awesome. And just like Christmas, just dump it out and you can just. She gave me mega skeins of yarn and bulks. They are the most beautiful colors. Oh, awesome. Is your mind just going nuts now at all the things that you're thinking of that you can make? That's the fun part to me. Whenever I see something, I think, oh, I can make this, and I got this yarn to go with that. You know, that's what I like. Because I like combining different textures and stuff, and I think that's why I don't mind the scrub off yarn, even though the scrubby is a little bit of a pain to work with sometimes. Not always, but sometimes I fight it a little bit. But I don't mind it because I enjoy mixing fibers and textures and stuff. Yeah, I want to make a big bag and maybe a bag to hang on my bike. Oh, yeah, good ideas. I have to be right back. I'm going to help my friend with her market prices. Okay, Goofy. She's not used to selling things. Absolutely, yeah. Go and help. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. I'm glad to see you. Hey, Randy. Hey, you're fine. You're not late. Catch you later. Have a great night, everyone. Yes, you too, Goofy. Thank you. It was nice seeing you again. Enjoy all that yarn. Oh, gosh, it's 10:30 already. Time has went fast tonight. My nose itches. Geez, Randy, you mischosen for the 5 minutes he was here. That's true. You did. Yeah, because I even asked him. He was like, "Have you disappeared again already?" I hate to leave, but need to get up at 4:30. Oh my goodness, 4:30 is early. Yes. Have fun, everyone, and thanks for welcoming me into the chat. Oh, you're very welcome, Chicky. And you know what? Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and then you can join us again. We're always, open to having new members to our family and our community. So feel free to hang out with us again in the future if you like. So it was nice meeting you. You have a good night. Oh, he could still be hanging out back there in the back somewhere. I don't know. I was surprised to see him, though. Did I put my there? Put them in the little sheet bowl. Oh gosh, I didn't know I still had his price tag on him. Excuse me. Okay. Done with this one. Great, I thought I had my paperwork for tomorrow on the fridge and it's not there. Now I have no idea. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you locate that quickly. So how's your day been, Randy? Well, you're still alive and kicking and breathing, right? I can't even tell you the amount of dirty words I want to say right now. Well, can't say that I blame you. You know, sometimes the cursies want to fly. Yeah, it's gonna be hot, but you know, we got AC, you know, right? So thank you, Jesus, that we have that. Oh shoot. Oh, there we go. I don't like starting with the scrubby first, so if I end up with the scrubby first, I always nip it off and use it later. Oh, good. Oh, I am glad. I am so glad. Yay is right. Absolutely. The fact that I even thought to look where it was is a miracle. Well, he was guiding you where to look. Hello, Espresso. How are you? Okay, Caitlin, thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. You enjoy the rest of your night, get some good sleep. I just came online and saw that you were live. What are you making? Hello, Charlotte. Welcome to the chat, to the live. I'm working on a multi-purpose dishcloth, doing it out of the lily sugar and cream scrub off yarn. That's awesome. I'm making a blanket using the Drunken Granny stitch. Never heard of the Drunken Granny stitch, I don't think. Or I may know what it is, but it's just called something different. I'm I'm sure whatever it is fun. Some people call it the crazy granny stitch. It's slanted on its side a little bit. Gotcha. It's a multiple of 5 chains, and then you put 4 double crochet, chain 3, then 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Okay. Then on the second row you go into that chain space and do the same, so it's 4 double crochets, chain 3, a double crochet in that chain space. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I've done it before. Um, I don't know what it was really. I don't remember anything of what it was called or anything, but that's kind of. I mean, those are kind of cool names to give it though for something fun, you know. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it and I've done it, so that'll make a really fun blanket. Exactly. Sometimes I forget the names of the stitches, but I remember them in my head. Right? Oh yeah. Whenever you go to do it, you're just used to doing it. You just do it. You know. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not good at remembering, some of the more fancy names. And the thing is, so many people have given so many stitches new names and stuff, and it's like, eh. Yes, they do, and that can be quite annoying when you're trying to find the pattern that you want to do. You are absolutely right, Charlotte. Well, and some of them out there, they think if they give it a different name, then they can coin, the rights and the copyrights and the whatevers to it. And it's like, yeah, no, no. Just because you gave it another name doesn't make it yours. You didn't. Exactly, and they don't link back to the original pattern. That's crazy to me. Right. Yeah, because there's some nights whenever I'm on here, I always usually, whatever I'm doing, I try very hard. There are sometimes I drop the ball, but I do try very hard, like, to mention the patterns where I get them from. I'll even look it up while I'm working on it, and I'll try to refer back to it, even if it's for inspiration, because I want people to know that they inspire us. And so even if it's, that it's just an inspiration type thing too, I want to give them credit because it's because of them, that I was inspired. And so it's only fair. Hello, Betty. Welcome to the live. How are you this evening? Are you a crocheter, knitter, crafter, or just hanging out? Hot in Chattanooga? It's, yeah, I think it's hot everywhere. You crochet. Awesome. Are you working on anything right now, Betty? I agree 100%. So where's your favorite place to get your patterns? Do you have a place that you like the most? I get a lot on Pinterest. I do. But again, you have to really kind of wade through them a little bit. Sometimes it can be irritating, and then other times I do just fine. Most of the time, most of the time I get very lucky. So, but then on Etsy, because of other people here and stuff like through Lenora and stuff, she's turned me on to different ones off of Etsy and stuff that have been really great. Um, Poggy's Place is one of my favorites. So as far as that goes for paid patterns, but there's some other things too for my gnomes and stuff. And oh gosh, I can't remember her name right now. Lenora, if you're here, you probably remember it better than me. But for my gnomes and stuff, there's a gal on Etsy that I get my gnome patterns from. So those are my two main places. And the yarn inspirations, that's weird. Somebody was just on here earlier talking about that. And so I get, free ones from that too. So not right now at age 82, arthritis. Yes, Pampino, your S. Is it Pam or something like that? Pam, or Pat or something. I don't remember. But, oh, I need to plug me in. Starting to fade. At 82, arthritis, and oh my gosh, Betty, and you're here on YouTube with us? That's awesome. Pampino gnomes, yeah. It is hot everywhere. It's hot here in South Carolina, and my husband is working the night shift at a cement plant, so I know he's miserable at the moment. I'm hoping it cools down a little bit. Oh, yes. Oh, my, that would be any type of factory work. I remember back in the day, I used to work at a factory. I worked there for years while I was going to college. And of course, no air conditioning, the whole 9 yards. I don't miss it. And I worked at night. I worked the second shift, and it was for car parts. I remember. Oh my. I was just talking about that just a day or two ago. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out with us, Betty. Oh gosh, in between my shoulder blades is getting me. Yeah, I'm thinking a nice ribeye steak and some eggs for him in the morning. Oh, he would love that. He would love that. Shoot. Come on, there we go. So funny for you. Sometimes when I have to frog a project, my husband likes to roll the yarn for me. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. He's so sweet about it. He'll sit there and watch TV and just roll the yarn like it's no big deal. Oh my gosh, if my husband ever offered to do that, I'd be like, I'd be okay with it, but I'd be like, What's up? Oh, I think Lou just moved to the shower. Right. Or sometimes I'll get a knot or a yarn barf, and I just hate it when the yarn does that, so he'll straighten it out for me. He just loves doing it. It's crazy. Oh, geez, my husband would not know what to do with it. He'd be like, he wouldn't even have a clue. But there is something kind of satisfying to untangling and whatever. I should test and see if my boyfriend would do that, right? Thank you for the hearts. Yes, definitely test and see if your boyfriend would do it. Might be surprised. Sometimes when I ask him, "Are you ready to go to bed?" he says, "Let me finish rolling this up for you, okay? And once I get this ball done, then we can go to bed." That's some dedication. Okay, now that is bugging me. And this guy is a redneck. I'm talking fishing and hunting, all that stuff, always sharpening a knife or something, and he's rolling yard. You just described my husband. You just described my husband to a T. So, but yeah, that is so nice that he does do that for you. And that he enjoys it. And it's like he kind of is taking an interest in whatever you're doing, you know? And that's very sweet. Okay. Get these last two stitches and I will. I'm gonna have to take a break anyway because my between my shoulder blades, I've done a lot of work today and I've done a lot of crocheting today. I got a lot of stuff done today. Oh, your mouse. Oh my gosh. That's cute. A little mouse and cookie. I love his ears. Oh, Yeah, it is really cute. It really is very sweet. We've been married 24 years and I've been crocheting about 15 of those. And he's always loved to watch me crochet. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was really sweet. Me and my husband's anniversary is coming up the 1st of July and we'll have been married 30 years. So, yeah. So, congratulations on 20, what did you say, 24? Yeah. Super simple. Doesn't take very long to do. It took me all day, but you know, my house is a zoo. Right. Understand that. Well, I got through all my home decor today. I got through the last of all my Christmas stuff. I've got all my crochet stuff all in one, all in the office area, or my crochet haven, I'm calling it. As far as everything I had downstairs for inventory stuff and all of that. So now I just have the little bits of things that I need to just finish up and start putting everything where I want it in my crochet room. So this next week, I'm going to try to be busting it out as much as I can. And really, I've done a lot. And just every day, I try to go down at least and spend at least an hour, at least 1 hour. And many days, it ends up being a little bit longer than that, you know, maybe about 2 hours even. Or I'll break it up and do an hour in the morning, an hour in the afternoon, or something. So, and it's just because of just getting things put in their place and getting things sorted out and things that have been down there since we moved here, like I said, you know, and stuff that it's just like, if I ain't seeing it, I'm not missing it, I don't need it. So, so I'm very excited about that. I'm very proud of myself. I mean, for sticking to it and just being consistent and getting everything done. So, congratulations to you also. 30 years. Wow. Happy anniversary. Well, thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome, Charlotte. Go the other way. And I also have another kind of big load to take to the thrift store again. I took one load yesterday. And I have another load waiting downstairs for Sam to bring up. And I'm hoping the one box that I have, I hope he can get it up the stairs. Because I have a lot in it. So, yes, I was. I got a lot done. A lot done. And like I said, I've just been, a little bit at a time doing it to not overwhelm myself. Because I did my whole entire house upstairs. The upstairs. I got it completely done, gone through, and I still periodically go through and purge. Like every 3 months, I'll do just like a skimming. But like at the beginning of the year, or even towards the end of the year, I'll do one big purge again. And but the basement, oh my gosh, like I said, I mean, it's our storage area on the one side where the laundry room and everything is at. And then the other side, I redone it, we redid all of that. I say we, it was me, but, and not being boastful or anything, but it was just because that's what I like to do. I love to do those types of things. That's not in my husband's wheelhouse. I mean, he helped me if I needed help and stuff, but it just wasn't anything that he enjoys that much or whatever. But I did have a contractor come in and um do all of our trim. So we have that all done over there, and it's nice, and it's a nice area, and I have it for the kids whenever they come home and stuff, and they can have that part of the house. But that other side, I said, Monica's closet is what that other side was at one point in time. It was a Monica's closet. And I mean, we could get in there to, wash clothes and do all that kind of stuff for the washer and dryer. And, around the water heater, furnace stuff, everything was clear, as far as that goes. But I mean, it was just boxes and bins and, uh, things of the kids that we hadn't gone through. And so I have been through it here and there periodically, but then it's like, then we'd have more stuff that we put down there. And Whitney moved all of his work stuff down there, all of his work clothes and all that. And he ended up taking over what used to be my office down there. And so I was like, no, I'm taking it back. I am taking it back. So I did. I got it all cleared, all of his stuff cleared out, got his stuff kind of put to one side. He can deal with that and put and do whatever on his own. So, but you should be proud of yourself. That's a lot of work, girl. And so yeah, I'm just, and it's helping my mind to know that there's not such a mess down there anymore. That it's getting organized. So, and everything, the stuff that we don't need, I'm getting rid of it or finding people that can use some stuff. And some stuff is just like, no, it's so old and whatever, and it's like nobody's gonna want it. So I mean, just broken pieces of things and some of the kids' toys that, there's the parts aren't there and there's nothing. I mean, that type of stuff. So I just talked to my husband and he said it's finally cooling down out there and he's out to take a lunch, about to take lunch. Oh, good. Very thankful he's okay and he's hydrated because that can sneak up on you fast. Oh, yeah, Charlotte, it can. I know my youngest, he worked in the factory. It was more of like a milling type factory, and it, of course, didn't have AC or anything like that. And they would have like, they would take a lot of breaks in the summertime and stuff when it would get really hot because it would just be so bad. And Sam did end up in the emergency room with dehydration. So, and then we all ended up with COVID after that. So, and we did fine, but it was like, oh boy, we ended up getting that right after. But yeah, so it's not fun. It's not fun. But they had like certain kind of like Gatorade type stuff or certain stuff for them to drink and everything throughout the evening and stuff, electrolytes and things like that that help too. So yeah, because it can sneak up on you. And especially if you're working and sweating, extra, it's like you're gonna sweat anyway because you're frying out there, but then on top of that from working and whatever, so yeah, I can sympathize and I totally get it. Oh gosh. Well, I think I may go ahead and get off of here for now because I'm definitely gonna have to take a break. Take a break. So, because between my shoulder blades are screaming at me right now. So, and tomorrow is Saturday, right? So I'm not for sure what's going on tomorrow. Um, so yeah, just everybody just make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. So if I'm able to pop on tomorrow sometime, it might be during the day tomorrow. I don't know, but just feel free to do that, and so then you can join me next time. So I know Sunday will be evening. I'll be on for sure on Sunday. I know that. But so I will talk to you all later, and thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate every single one of you and love you all dearly. You guys have a great night, get some good rest, and we will talk again soon. Don't get overheated. Bye.